Hi guys, this is Vidas,
And Ausra.
and we're starting 28th episode of Ask Vidas and Ausra podcast. And today's question was sent by Hugh, and he wants to know how to play the organ well. That's a very broad question, right, Ausra?
It is.
It's like basically everything about the organ,
Sure.
right?
We also want to play organ well, actually.
Yeah, and we can't really say that we have achieved this goal. We all constantly need to practice
Sure.
and strive for perfection
It's a lifelong goal.
pursuit, right?
Pursuit, yes.
Uh, what would you do you think? What would be the first step in order to become better at playing the organ?
Practice every day.
Practice every day, you think?
Sure. And when you know to practice in a correct manner.
Mm-hmm. Basically, what if you don't have a teacher? Let's say, imagine you're self-taught. Can you become a better organist than yesterday?
Sure, you can do that. Nowadays, you have all kind of, materials.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the main teacher, is your ear. So always listen to what you are doing. Record yourself.
Mm-hmm. And played back.
Yes,
Right. Because when you record yourself, it's so much different than what you hear,
sure.
how you're playing. You might be thinking, you know, your articulation is okay, right? Your rhythm is okay, right? Everything might be quite okay for you, but you don't know how other people, hear you from the side when they listen. So when you record and you become the listener of yourself, play it back, then probably that's this recording will tell you the truth, right?
Sure.
Recordings never lie.
Yes, and you might not like, your recording at that time.
Mm-hmm.
So, but don't give up, just keep practicing.
Have you ever recorded yourself, Osha?
Sure, of course, many times.
Did you like it? How it sounded?
Most of the times, no, I did not like it.
Mm. What did you do then? Did you break the recorder, or throw away this recording, or stop playing, or start crying, or what?
No, I just kept practicing.
Mm-hmm. You didn't say, "Oh, I will never play the organ again."
No, I did not.
Good for you.
What about you?
I Yeah, I remember recording myself, and I really thought that it sounds well, like like a performance, like suitable for CD. But then when I recorded myself, what was this piece? I think it might have been C major toccata and Adagio and Fugue by Bach. It was so much worse than I thought. The tempo was not equal. The articulation was sort of off. Everything was sloppy, I would say. So what I did then, I was preparing for a competition then. So I need to really, I went back and practiced really slowly and a little bit better each time. The results were right.
Yes,
So Osha says the first step is practice every day
sure.
and try to be better than yesterday. Today, try to be better than yesterday. Tomorrow, try to be better than today,
Sure.
right? This is what's called deliberate practice, by the way. You're not just practicing, you're striving to become better. You have a goal, what to do with your time today.
So you have, to set the short-term goals and then long-term
Hmm.
goals.
That would be like step number two, probably.
Sure, yes.
Mhm. Short-term goals. What an example of short-term goal for you would be?
For example, to learning a new piece,
A
let's
new
say.
piece,
Yes.
right? Complete and
Yes.
master it
Yes.
to be ready for performance in
Sure.
public, right?
And long-term goals could be, like whole length recital.
Mm-hmm. And short-term goal would be like what, a week from now or a month from now, probably.
Sure. Yes, about that.
And long-term would be several months at least, right?
Yes. Maybe
A
half
year.
a year.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes. Do you think, Osha, that people would need a third step too?
Yes.
What be
Yes.
the third, number three? After
What do you think yourself about the third
imagine
step?
just starting from the beginning, right? You have you're practicing every day, right? In 67 days you'll have a new habit of practicing, right? You develop a new habit. You will not want to skip after 67 days. That's scientifically proven, that you have to stick with your new skill for 66 or 67 days, but then afterwards it will become easier and easier. So then, of course, you have goals, right? Like
Sure.
Osha says, short-term and long-term goals. And that's obviously uh, quite enough for starters, right?
Yes.
It will set you on the right path.
And later on, try new instruments, new organs, I mean. Because
Oh, yes.
organ can be a very good teacher, we can tell you how to play actually, how to improve your technique, how to adjust to a certain instrument.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, that's a very good way to learn,
Yeah.
to try
It's
new instruments.
it's like driving a car. The
Yes.
more cars you have tried, the more advanced and more experienced you will become, and the easier you will adjust to that car.
Sure.
The same is with organ playing. The more organs you have tried, different organs, right? Mechanical, pneumatical, electric, um, digital organs, anything you encounter, then the easier it will become in real life when you really have to play in public.
Sure.
And let's give Osha people a bonus step. Okay,
Okay.
I think the same applies to music. The more variety of organ repertoire can you learn and practice, the better you will be, right? Like
Yes.
the closer you will be to that ultimate total organist concept, right? The person who can play well any type of organ piece well and can understand how it's constructed and even can recreate its model and improvise based on the model and basically spontaneously create its own music, right? So try out all kinds of repertoires.
Sure. And listen to other people performing.
Mm-hmm.
This also will give you an idea
Right, because when
how
you
to play.
take a new piece, maybe then maybe sometimes it's good just to sight read the new piece, but sometimes you want to be able to listen to the recording of other people's playing, right?
Sure.
Um, do you think that people could also sight read every day? Is this helpful?
Yes, this is very helpful.
Right, like step number 5.
Yes.
Without sight reading, you sort of miss something very important. You see, you repeat the old material. Maybe learn something new each day, like 4 measures at a time, maybe 8 measures, maybe one line, depending on the time available. But if you sight read every day, one piece a day, then it's like reading a new book, right? In 100 books you will become a different person if
Sure.
you read that many.
So, guys, this was Aushra.
And Vidas, and remember,
When you practice,
miracles happen. And send us more questions. Remember where you can find us, right at organduo.lt. You can subscribe to our blog if you haven't done this already, and then you can reply to any of our messages. Okay, have fun practicing and becoming a better organist.